Hey everybody, I was bored, so I signed up as an Uber Eats driver. Today, we're all gonna find out what it's like to be an Uber Eats driver in the US with a Japanese Kei car, specifically my Suzuki Cara or the Autozam AZ-1. So, I already have one order here, going to my destination. I don't know what I'm doing, I accidentally took this order, so I'm delivering it right now. Let's go! I don't actually do Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever, on any of these things. I just decided to sign up just to see what it was like. And I remember the first order I started, oh my god, it was like at 9 p.m. at night. And when I was finally approved, I was just kind of checking out the app and I accidentally accepted the order. So I was like, oh crap, and I kind of like panic picked it up and just delivered it for the thing. But I'm like, I mean, I got $8 for that one, but it cost me 16 minutes of my life. And it was kind of fun. So I decided, why not continue doing it for like a little video like this? I'll do a whole bunch of little deliveries and just kind of go and through the whole process driving my car around doing this. I currently have a destination in mind. I'm trying to go to Brighton, a little bit, like it's kind of like a suburb of Boston near where I live. I'm trying to go there, so I'm gonna try to cherry pick my orders so I end up over there. I don't know, that's what I'm trying. So right now I'm heading towards where I'm needed to go, so I'm almost there. I'm about maybe a quarter of the way I need to go. And I'm getting paid for it. That's cool, I guess, right? I should have a phone mount for this, but like I said, I'm doing this for fun. I've seen, like, I did some practice runs after that panic one, so I don't know. I don't get how people do this because the pay isn't so good. Maybe because I'm not in a busy area. Like if I lived in like proper Boston, I'll probably get a lot more to do and maybe it's more worthwhile because you could stack like jobs together. Like I had one job that kind of stacked. I've only done, this is my 8th delivery and I started filming here halfway through it. But I don't know. It doesn't seem worth it still. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. I'm only doing it, you know, I like driving and I'm going somewhere. So easy enough for me to take something along the way. It's probably not the most ideal way I would go to Brighton going this route, but oh well. Another order, I don't want to take that one, so I'm skipping it.
Turn right on Clemens Street.
I don't know this area here, so I just kind of want to orient myself to figure out where I'm going. So I'm just going to make this delivery first and then go. I guess this is where it's different because now I'm in some, like I'm in like the boroughs of Boston here. Like look, like there's so many things now. What's this? I wish it shows me where it wants me to go. You know what? I'm not taking that one either. I'm just going to focus on this one because my pea brain can't handle anymore.
Drop off.
Oh no, I missed it. It's right here. Just going to park here real quick. Oh, right here. That's the place I'm going to. I guess I'm gonna leave you guys here. I probably shouldn't be taking you guys to the customer's place, so I gotta bring it to the, tells you where I gotta go, leave it at the door, leave with the receptionist at the main entrance, and I gotta take a picture and off we go. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I don't know if you can see that. I gotta head to my next place, and I recognize the destination street. It's Stewart Street, so it's somewhere close to Chinatown in Boston. That gets me about halfway to where I need to go. and let's go do it. I also haven't really done this at like peak hours. That's lunchtime right now. But when I was sitting around at home, non-peak hours, like orders would kind of come in, few and far between. But like they were like really bad orders. It's kind of like 8-mile drives or something. Like so basically through Boston to the other side. Like somebody's ordering something in the south side of Quincy. I was just like, why is someone even ordering this? Like, who's actually going to deliver this for like the $8 they're trying to offer too? It doesn't make any sense. But I mean, if you're doing this for a job, I guess that might be worthwhile. I'm not really doing it for anything. I'm just doing it, so I don't have time for that, and I didn't take it. So right now, I'm kind of it's difficult because now there's so many jobs that keep popping up, and I have to keep like looking at where it needs to go, or whatever. But I'm being picky because I know where I'm going. I'm not going to take any of the ones that aren't going where I'm going. So it's difficult because now I have to like figure out where these places are because I don't actually know all the streets around where I'm trying to go. So I have no idea. I wish the app kind of showed me like where it was going. Like it wouldn't right now. Like right now it's telling me to go to this restaurant and pick stuff up. I happen to recognize one of the streets it's sending me to, and that's why I was okay with taking this one. This one I just dropped off. It was like a 3-mile drive or something. I'm supposed to get, they estimate I'm supposed to get like $4 and change. I think this one says like $8 and change. So I'm just kind of moseying my way into the city here, doing Uber Eats for fun. I don't know. It just seems outrageous. Personally, I never really use Uber Eats. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Mile, make a slight
Like,
right turn on Dorchester Avenue.
I'm buying food, and say the food costs like, I don't know, I'll buy my own meal. Say lunch costs $20, right? And then now I have to pay Uber Eats for their service fees and stuff. I have no idea what the customer pays. Like, I can show you guys afterwards, but like, it just seems like you're paying $10, and then you gotta pay like tip for someone to deliver your $20 meal. And I can't fathom this. Like, what's going on here? What is this? I can pick up another order along the way. All right, let's do it. 561. I'll pick this one up too. Why not? Let's go. Totally gonna waylay my errand here of going to Brighton to complete some stuff, personal stuff. But I don't know. Whatever. I get to experience the life of an Uber Eats driver for a few hours, I guess. Not on any particular timeline to do anything, so we're all good. Oh, come on. You know, this part's gonna suck, because then I have to find like parking, and it gets worse and worse as I get deeper into the city. Luckily I have a small car, I guess. Come on, parallel park faster. I gotta go. I got food to pick up. I got things to do. I got people to feed. Hungry mouths.
Make a slight right turn on Dorchester Avenue.
Here. Ah, this is the place that allegedly could fix cassette players and other technology.
Just ahead, pick up on the right.
Alright. Don't kill me, I'm small. Pho. Alright, I'm picking up some pho.
Pick up on the right.
Right here. Oh, can I stop here? Yeah, stop here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go get this. All right, I'm back. This is quite an order. It's interesting because you can also see everyone's orders. You can see what they got. So this person got crispy chicken wings. All right, I hope they're still crispy by the time I get to you. But let's go. So next pickup.
Head to your pickup at Hiaoishi, Boston.
I'm gonna go to the next place. I don't really understand how this all works yet. I've been doing, this is my 8th delivery looking at like the estimated times and stuff, I'm blowing those away. Am I doing good? I don't know. I sure as hell have not been tipped extra for it, but you know, it is what it is because it's expensive. It's expensive already. Like you're literally paying 100% more for certain items. I mean, sure, the person making the delivery has to make money too, and you know, you're paying for their service, so that's why it's expensive. Like nowadays, everything's expensive. But I don't know, it just doesn't seem viable. I mean, if you have the disposable income to just spend on food at like this rate, and sometimes it takes forever to deliver, because I don't do Uber Eats because a long time ago I ordered something I could have, like it literally took me like an hour and 40 minutes to get it. I literally could have walked to that place with a 30-minute walk to go get it and come back. So it was bad. All right, let me pick up this item here. And then off we go to the next place. And just like that, I am back. Alright. Let's see. Oh. Let's go. Get out of here. I can see they ordered a Thai braised beef noodle soup, start delivery.
Head to your drop-off at Edward Everett Elementary School.
Okay, and this will take me to where I need to go. Pretty simple, pretty cool. I gotta take a left after the light. My friends used to live around here, so I'm kind of familiar with this area, but I really haven't come here in years because they moved. But most of the stuff is the same. This Thai place is new. Yeah, there's a few new restaurants around here that weren't here before. It's getting hot in here though. Thanks. Thanks. Oh no. Oh no. That guy just got a ticket. The meter maid told me nice car. The guy is saying I had a cool car as she was handing him a ticket. Oh, that's tragic. Alright, so I gotta go to school. How do I go to the school? I wasn't paying attention. Right, no trespassing, blah 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 blah. Reserved for the principal. I'm walking in the principal's fancy little Mercedes to deliver something. Be right back, guys. Handed to customer at the door. Next spot. Thanks. Alright. I really wish I had a phone now. Can I do this? That's probably not appropriate here. Ooh. You know, that's what kind of sucks about this, actually. So, I'm picking up, I got this person's order first, and now I had to go pick up a second one because they decided that was, like, efficient for me to do so. It kind of was. But now, it literally delayed this order, like, another 15 minutes at minimum. And now that's why the food takes forever to get, I mean, now I'm starting to understand. This is why it takes forever for Uber Eats people to bring me the food, and that's why it's soggy as hell. So, I don't know. It's not great. Come on, 9 minutes to get there? No way. No way. I kind of know where this place is. Don't know the exact building, but 9 minutes to get there from here? No way. You're wrong. Oh, it's 7 minutes now. Great. You're wrong. You are wrong, Uber. You don't know what you're doing, Uber. You are wrong. Oh my god.
Using the right lane, exit onto Columbia Road, then keep right onto I-93 north. Using the right lane, keep right onto
I'm small. I can get away with some tomfoolery. Alright. I can get away with some merges I normally wouldn't be able to do in a much larger vehicle that I own. So, alright, that's not bad. 6 minutes. It's now 12:17. Let's see if I can get there in 6 minutes. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Okay, so this would show me where I need to go. I'm not going there. No. So that order, if I picked that up, that would have sent me towards the airport until like East Boston in the complete wrong direction I need to go. So that actually was nice. There was a spot on the map. So it seems like sometimes it shows it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Oh my god, this will take me close to where I need to go. Alright, I'll take it. 13 bucks? Let's do it. I'll take that one. That gets me one step closer. That'll bring me to like the Back Bay area. And I'll need to hop like...
Exit the left lane, keep right toward I-90 West Worcester.
I'll need to hop one more spot over to get to Brighton. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Oh, I'm gonna be one of those people. Be one of those people now. Should I? Should I be one of those people? I probably will. What is 45 Stewart Street? What is that? 6. Is this 45? Yeah, I'm being one of those people right now. Which one's 45? It's 10. Oh, it's up ahead. Oh, shit. Thank you. Is this guy gonna let me go? Probably not. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't let me go either. Oh, but he's gonna let me go. Wow, wow. People are nice sometimes. Alright, this one. This is my door. At the door. Alright. I had my hazard lights on. I could do whatever I want, right? Like a Yui in the middle of the intersection. Okay. Hope those chicken wings are still crispy. So, this is like the heart of Chinatown in Boston here. And driving through here is terrible. Every time. Somebody's always doing stupid stuff like that, and then nobody goes around because they're all afraid, and it's like, it's not that tight of a street. I mean, yeah, I'm in a Kei car. It's not tight for me, but like, look, people try to run across like all the time, just randomly popping out. You know, it's not great, man. It's not great. I mean, like this guy, why aren't you? Oh, okay, there's a lady in a wheelchair. See, I also have a blind spot. I couldn't see the lady in the wheelchair. That's also really bad. So. Alright, let's keep going after all these people cross for the next 2 years, because there's going to be a constant stream of people walking across the street, and then people that don't want to take initiative and go when nobody's coming, kind of like this, you know? There'd be less traffic if people actually just moved and used the roads properly, like not randomly jaywalk to make cars stop. Cars go when they should go. I don't know. Am I asking for too much? I think I'm asking for too much. So I'm starting to think certain times if I can stop somewhere else and kind of just walk to my destination and get the stuff would be faster than trying to navigate to the actual door of the place to get stuff. Like kind of like right here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop right here because this is where I'm gonna screw it. You know, I'm gambling. I'm gonna go up. Alright, I'm gonna stop right here. Take this one. Because I'm small enough to do so and still be within the little lines and stuff, right? And go pick up this order and come back. All right, I'll be right back, guys. So I guess I'm going to two places. I gotta start delivery and let's go. All right. I'm small, I have right of way. Contrary to what I usually say when I'm in the Escalade, I'm big, I have right of way.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's from Japan.
Nice.
Thank you. Alright, so that was a new type of delivery. Bring it to a hotel, and then there's a pin I had to get from the customer to approve the delivery, and of course I couldn't find the customer, so I have to stand there for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and that eats into my time, so it's off I go to the next place. Alright, I'm just gonna start driving to my destination now. It's like 3 miles forward of here. And then if I get an order that goes in the same direction, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'm done. And then I'll kind of just review with you guys how everything went. Oh crap, I took this by accident.
Head to your pickup in Chick-fil-A, 569 Winston Street.
Oh, actually, this takes me to where I need to go. Alright. This is my last order then. Sucks because I'm kind of in the middle though. I took that by accident. That's how they get you, man. Thanks. Oh, look, I got a new fan. So, let's go. Deliver my final ordering and stuff. Get out of this UberEATS hell.
Head to your drop-off at 154 Ninth Street.
Oh man. Dude, Chick-fil-A is super popular. All of these cars blocking out half the street, and all the scooters going the wrong way. You know, they're all people delivering Chick-fil-A stuff.
Just
Kind of
ahead, turn
ridiculous.
left on Berkeley Street, exit left
Kind of ridiculous. Let's go. People on bikes. Alright. See, like when you're in the inner city, like right here, I'm in the Back Bay, Copley area of Boston. I don't know if you're familiar, you know, so it's a pretty tight spot. Like it's not really car friendly. I mean, yeah, this street is 3 lanes wide, but you know, people are all usually double parked on both sides, so you get like 1 lane and you get wild stuff like the scooters going the opposite way, you know, clearly nobody cares. So, you know, it makes driving quite difficult here. So when you need to do any of this stuff around here, bicycle, scooter, you know, those little, like, not the 50cc like scooters people call mopeds, but like actual scooters, like the electric kick scooters, that kind of stuff. That would help a lot. But, you know, for now, this is what it is. I gotta take this. I don't even know where I'm taking this. Where am I going? I'm going near my destination. Alright, let's see what it is. Barber Street. Alright. This is literally like maybe 5 minutes from where I need to go. 5 minutes with all this stop and go stuff. One of my peeves is whoever designs the traffic stuff, right? So, red lights, obviously you stop at the red lights. The hand thing, you know, people aren't supposed to cross, you know. Outside of people breaking the rules and causing traffic, it's more of like when there's a green light or even like a green arrow to turn left or right or whatever, right? The pedestrian traffic should not be able to go. But it becomes a walk signal, so people are allowed to go, and what ends up happening is you plug up the whole turn lane. You end up letting like 1 or 2 cars go, and it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense anymore. Maybe back in the day when there were like less people, less cars, whatever, that might have been okay. But nowadays, like, there's thousands of cars cramming through like these little streets. When you only let 2 or 3 cars go at a time per light cycle, it's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense anymore. So maybe, you know, one day they might realize that, the traffic engineer people, you know, those government workers, they'll figure out, hey, maybe we shouldn't let people cross when cars are trying to turn on a green light. Maybe there'll be less traffic. Maybe. Being erratic all around me, I don't know if he's like looking at my car, I don't know, ridiculous.
Oh, you want to ride me, do you?
This guy's all over me.
Oh god, I want to ride you so bad.
You want to ride me hard?
Yeah, so hard.
All right then, big boy, let's do it.
I think I know what he's doing. He's trying to get like rollers of me or something for his grams. Let me slow down for him.
If you keep creeping, I'm gonna have to start charging by the minute.
Next left. Bye. Hope you got your rollers. That guy was literally driving with his head out the window like half the time. Oh no. Oh, that might be bad. Alright, that's it for the deliveries. I'm gonna actually go do my errand now, and I'll come back and kind of show you what I've done and what I got for my time doing Uber Eats. Alright, I'm on my last bit here. So if I go here, go to earnings and whatnot, I can see what I made for the week. I can go to details, go back and see the weeks I worked and like which weeks I got more money and like which days or whatever. It really depends on how much you do stuff, and obviously I didn't really care and I didn't do much stuff. And then if you go to right here. So right here it shows my balance. I made $457.42. That's how much I've made in the month and the amount of time that I've spent doing stuff. If I go to, let's see, where else? Oh, okay, and also, no, not this. And if I go down here, yes, there's guarantees when you first start up. So, well, I don't know if this is an ongoing thing, but basically, if you do 75 deliveries, you're guaranteed to get $575. However, I've done 71 deliveries, and I only have $457. So obviously in the next 4 deliveries I do, I will not get 120-ish odd dollars, right? So I'm just gonna do the last 4 deliveries and just call this quits. I'm done here. This is not for me. All right, this was a much longer video than I originally expected. I had to go through like the entire process. I kind of just showed you what a newbie at Uber Eats would be like because that's where I was. I've completed my 75 deliveries because they had a new promo for like new drivers where you're guaranteed to get $575 no matter what, as long as you complete 75 deliveries. Yeah, it was quite a grind. I don't think I would continue doing this. I mean, it was kind of cool that I did it just to experience it. I totally understand why food takes like an hour to get to me sometimes. When I used to use it, I no longer use these apps because I got tired of getting old soggy food. Cold soggy food, not old, but I guess it's old. Let's start from the very beginning of my thoughts on what it was like to do Uber Eats in my Suzuki Cara here. Yes, I am sitting in the bed of my Suzuki Carry. This is what's going on here. But so the deal with doing Uber Eats on a Kei Car, I think it would be easier if I actually personally used my truck, but my truck doesn't work, and that's all I had. Doing it in the AZ-1 Cara was more difficult because of the whole gullwing door situation. Getting in and out was not as good, especially with a bag of food, and it's too much effort to kind of come around, open this door, and then get the food and like that kind of stuff. I also put the stock steering wheel back in, so that made my legroom a little bit worse. Like getting in and out was a little bit more difficult than when I had my smaller wheel. That also contributed to making this difficult. My AC is still broken. I'm still looking for a place that does R12. I'm onto something here, so maybe it'll get fixed soon. But so it's super hot on the really hot days, and that wasn't nice. So I kind of just did like 1 or 2, and I kind of ditched it. The cup holders. Oh, I don't have cup holders. I'm actually lucky I had like a kid's car seat. I could kind of like wedge it in like a nook and it kind of held on to it if it was just like one drink. I learned fast food places that have drinks are typically places where people would get like the fountain drink, right? McDonald's puts their drinks in a bag, so that's nice. And Starbucks puts their drinks in a bag, so everything's kind of packed together, nothing will topple over. So those are nice, but Wendy's doesn't do that. So I kind of dreaded going to a Wendy's and finding out that I had a drink. I almost had one oopsie accident, but everything was okay. I didn't spill stuff in here. Car is still nice. But I learned that it's important to know the area you're kind of doing deliveries in. So I tried to stay close to home as much as possible. There's like in the adventure in my video, I wandered off into Boston. I mean, I kind of know the area, but like those specific areas in those neighborhoods, not so much. But I know how to get around. But it's not necessarily the best way to do this stuff. So when I did deliveries around where I live, I'm mostly familiar with little shortcuts and whatnot that the Uber app or like the navigation apps won't tell me to go to the place. And I also know like the restaurants where it's like, oh, you can't park here, you can park somewhere else, but you can like park nearby. Or even like little tricks like I can hide in the senior folks' home parking lot to get to the KFC without having to go on the main street. Like I could do like little stuff like that. But if you're not familiar with the area, you'll have a little bit more difficult time delivering things. I didn't encounter any bad experiences delivering. Like I've seen like stories about how people are threatened. No threats, just people gawking at my car and enjoying it. So I guess that might help. I don't know. I didn't encounter any tip baiting. I mean, I personally have taken orders that didn't have tip, but I just did it because it was very simple and it was close enough. I started out in the beginning kind of just taking things where it seemed easy for me. And then as I went along, I was like, all right, I'm not taking any jobs that weren't going to pay more than $1 a mile. And then eventually towards the end of this, as I got like a hang of it, I was like, I'm not even taking things that are like $152. Like I'm getting to like $152 before I even take it per mile. So I started cherry picking a lot and that made it a little bit difficult. So I'm wondering, when I got to 71 deliveries and I was only at like $450-ish, I wonder it's just because of, it's probably my area and the type of jobs I was like choosing to take. Like sometimes it was like a $3 job or something, but it was like 0.7 miles or something like that. So I was like, oh, I'll just do those. So me cherry picking those type of jobs probably didn't help my like the earnings, but I don't know, but they had that 75 delivery guarantee thing, so who cares, right? Actually, at the very end, I actually saw a job that was like, oh, it's $39 to deliver 2 Walmart things for like 15 miles or something like that. I was like, hey, that's actually not bad. I actually took it, and then I decided, oh no, that's stupid. I canceled. I'm not taking those. I'm just going to do the stupid little close ones so I don't have to put any effort into it. I'll still get the guaranteed money. Why do I have to earn the extra for them? In terms of cancellations, I only had 1 cancellation. If I actually made it to the place and picked up the food, it would have been a chicken soup and a Diet Coke. I would have gotten to keep it for free, but I was like a block away at the red light and the customer canceled on me. So thing goes away and I don't get anything. But generally it's pretty straightforward. You get the hang of it after like maybe the 5th or 10th delivery, especially if you stay like local to where you're familiar. It helps a lot. And then if you really want to venture into somewhere else, it's probably, I don't know, I would think Boston has more orders, like Boston proper would have more orders and I would probably get paid more, but I would also have a lot more work. And getting in and out of that was not that great. So my experience with the app was pretty it's a good app. I work in IT. I was just doing this for fun at nights and like on the weekend when I ever had free time. So in the terms of the app is exactly what Uber would want it to be like. I mean, maybe there's a few improvements they can work on, but the app is designed to make you grind. Like, orders just pop up. I don't even understand how like people can operate with this. Like my pea brain could barely manage just using Uber Eats and having orders pop up, especially when it's busy. They just show up and you have to decide if you want it or not, and then you go, right? So it's not easy for you to cancel, at least not at first. It's not intuitive to show you where it's going if you were doing something else, like some other app, because that overlay would just pop up and it'll tell you how much money from where and to roughly where. And then you would have to kind of decide, do I want this? Because now you lost the map. Like it would generally, if you stayed in the Uber app, it would show you the map and you could see like the route. If you're like texting somebody, if you were browsing something while you were waiting, nope, good luck, you're screwed. So it's not intuitive. And if you were texting somebody for some reason and you're typing, the keyboard's on the lower half of the screen, like here, right? So I would be typing stuff and then all of a sudden an order would pop up and it's just about the size of the keyboard. I'm pretty sure they deliberately designed it like that. So then you would tap it just because you were typing something and it's like, bing, you took the order. And then what they do is there's like this acceptance rate and a cancellation rate, and like it's just like stats don't mean anything. Like they don't affect you in terms of like you being able to get jobs or whatever. It's just like, well, maybe the satisfaction rate would, but I didn't mention that. So cancellation rate, it just says, oh, your cancellation rate's higher than the average in your area, or your acceptance rate are lows. They don't care. Like that doesn't matter. It's just kind of there to guilt trip you into taking trips and not canceling. So that's the difficult part, to kind of like overcome that kind of stuff so you can like proceed and do stuff. It's meant to make you grind. That's all I know. And I don't understand how people do this, because I talked to a friend that does this like part-time, I think. I don't know. He told me you have to do Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash all at the same time. And that's the only way you'll make like $40, $60 an hour or whatever. Because driving around in Uber Eats, I don't think it's worthwhile. Like, especially like being able to be tip baited where somebody could tip and then remove tip. So that makes it worse. He actually doesn't do Uber Eats anymore because of that reason, because he gets tip baited too many times. How do you manage that? It's crazy. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not used to this, and it's just difficult. So I don't know, I guess respect to those Uber drivers and Door Dashers, the food delivery people that do this crap on the apps. That's kudos to you guys to be able to manage stuff like that. But I also learned why it takes so long, because if you're delivering DoorDash stuff and Grubhub stuff and Uber Eats stuff, there's some priority. You'll have to kind of like drive the most efficient route, and then you may be taking longer to get like the original order somewhere. I mean, you're not supposed to be doing that, but people do that all the time. It is what it is. Now I understand. In regards to like low tippers and stuff, yes, there were definitely low tippers or even no tippers. And I mean, honestly, I can't really blame them for that. Like, I've seen, like, I can see what a customer orders. I can see how much they paid Uber, and I can see how much they paid for tip if they did that. And like, or at least at the end of the transaction, I think I could see that. So I can see that like sometimes it's like $15 delivery fee and they bought like a burrito, and like the burrito probably costs like $12. So it's like you're like the customer, on the customer's end, they're thinking, oh, I paid $15 to deliver this $12 burrito. Tipping like $6 is a lot, right? People tip generally, at least you get something. I mean, it's up to you to take the job. You don't have to. Paying the delivery fee and having to tip, I understand the user gets all the tip, but like the service fee that Uber takes is so high. It just kind of makes this kind of, I don't know, out of reach for people, but people use it. So, and then people complain, but I'm not here complaining. I'm just telling you what I've done. I am actually done now. So I don't know. I bet there's more to say about this. I don't know. It's too much for me. I think I'm all set here. I mean, if you have some questions, you can leave it in the comments below. But so for some reason, I expected to have $575. I'm at $597.56. I'll take it. I don't care. I got more. So I did 75 deliveries. I got a little bit more than I expected, and yeah. It was interesting. This was an interesting experiment for me to do. It was kind of fun, I guess. I met a few people that enjoyed my car, and well, we kind of became friends. And I missed this part when I was filming the other bits. So I did the math. I drove about 133 miles total for these 75 deliveries, and I was online for 26 hours roughly. Just because I was online doesn't mean I was actually actively driving or doing something, because there were a few times where I just had the app running and nothing was going on. So I don't know, let's take away like 3 hours, 4 hours. So I was doing something for 22-ish hours. So that kind of accounts for like roughly $25 an hour or something like that. And mileage is like $4 and something, I don't know, $4 something per mile done. I mean, I guess that's not that bad. It's above minimum wage. I don't know. Yeah, what am I gonna do with $597? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy two 13-inch track tires and mount them on my 13-inch TE37s here and get them on my rear wheels on my Suzuki Cara. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more shenanigans from one of these vehicles here.